Tennessee Titans fans, it has been 3.5 years since one of, if not the dumbest trade that I've ever seen ever happened. And it was, of course, the trading of A.J. Brown, the best wide receiver that the Titans had ever had. And they drafted him. And before his rookie contract was even up, they traded him to the Philadelphia Eagles for essentially Traylon Burks and a couple of other draft picks. AJ's gone on to win a Super Bowl with the Eagles, and although things are not going great with him and the Eagles right now, it is still revered as one of the dumbest trades that has ever happened in the NFL. But I am here to tell you that the Titans have slipped under the radar with another trade that might be just as dumb as the A.J. Brown trade, except this time they were trading for someone instead of trading someone away. But still, this trade has aged about as poorly, if not more poorly, than the A.J. Brown trade. And it encapsulates everything that is wrong with the Tennessee Titans organization right now. Look at this from around the NFL. Titans cornerback L'Jarius Sneed indicted on misdemeanor for failure to report a felony. Now, we knew L'Jarius Sneed was having legal trouble coming into this season, and now this new kind of bombshell in the whole thing, he's been indicted on a misdemeanor for failure to report a felony. This L'Jarius Sneed experience with the Titans has been nothing short of miserable. They traded a third-round pick to the Chiefs. They signed this guy to a $74 million contract. He comes in, plays in 6 games for him last year and didn't play well. Then he gets hurt, spends the entire rest of the season out. Then the entire offseason, he's nowhere to be found because he's still recovering from an injury. And then he gets another injury and he can't work his way back from that injury either. So it's taken forever for him to even get back to practice. Then he has the legal trouble with everything that happened with that over the offseason. So then he comes in and he's getting toasted when he's in there, not playing very well at all. Then he gets hurt again. So now he's on IR again, and now he's indicted on a misdemeanor for failure to report a felony. A disaster. A $74 million third-round pick disaster. This was a doozy from Ran Carthon, who is no longer employed by the Tennessee Titans. This is what I've been saying. It's not that they're firing the wrong people. It's that they keep hiring the wrong people over and over and over again. And the people that they hire, who are the wrong people for the job, make moves like this because this was not a good move. It was an expensive move that not only didn't return any good dividends, it made us worse. It's not only that it didn't make us better, it made us worse. This L'Jarius Sneed thing has been a disaster. And when you talk about dumb trades that have involved the Titans, everybody talks about A.J. Brown, and I get it, but this one belongs on the radar too. You gave up a third-round pick. Again, a team that should have been rebuilding, but Rand wanted to spend money and wanted to try to build a team through free agency and trades. You traded a third-round pick and signed the guy to $74 million contract, and what you've gotten is a bunch of legal trouble, a bunch of time spent on IR, and then when he's in there, he's getting torched by Kayshon Boutte, by Austin Hooper, by Michael Pittman. I mean, it's just one after the other. It's been an abject failure. And like I said earlier, it encapsulates everything that is wrong with this Tennessee Titans organization right now. You made a big move where the guy came in and didn't play well, got hurt, didn't give you anything, and now he's got legal trouble. And these are the free agents and the trades that you're making to try to make your team better. The Titans are just swinging and missing over and over again. God bless Calvin Ridley, but I mean, they signed him to a $92 million contract for Calvin Ridley. Think about what we've gotten out of Calvin Ridley in his time in Tennessee. Was that worth $92 million? Think about, what we got out of Julio Jones, what we got out of Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree was a pretty good player, but we signed him to a lot of money. Think about what we're getting out of Dan Moore for $50 million a year. Like, this is the problem. Everybody we sign does not, even the big contracts we give out, they never live up to those contracts, ever. The free agents, the trades you make, they never pan out, ever. If it's a good player somewhere else, they will come here and be worse. If it's a healthy player somewhere else, they will come here and get hurt. If it's a player who's disciplined somewhere else, they will come here and start committing penalties. Every time. If it's a player with a clean criminal record, they will come here and start committing crimes. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. And then when you do get a player who is playing well and doing right by the organization like A.J. Brown, you trade him. The snowball is just spiraling out of control, folks. It is spiraling out of control. Everything is awful for the Tennessee Titans right now. And Mike Borgonzi and Chad Brinker and whoever this new coach is going to be, and that's where it starts. You got to hire the right coach. I mean, a big part of this is that you made a bad hire in Brian Callahan to follow up Mike Vrabel. If you're going to fire Mike Vrabel, you better follow it up with a slam dunk hire. And not only was this not a slam dunk, this was an air ball. You somehow airballed the dunk when you hired Brian Callahan. And same with Rand. Now, I hope Mike Borgonzi's a slam dunk and time will tell, but you gotta hit on something with this next head coaching hire. You got to hit on something. Whoever you think that head coaching hire should be, it's got to be somebody who can coach these guys up when they get here. Whether they're here in free agency or we made a trade for them or we drafted them, they're not being properly coached when they get here. That's one part of the problem. And I also wonder if these free agents and these guys we're trading for are just coming here to collect a paycheck. Just come in here because the Titans are one of the 32 teams. They're willing to pay me. Whatever. It's Tennessee. I'll go collect the paycheck. You need to get some guys that want to come in here and fight. Like back in the day, 10 years ago, when we would sign free agents like Delaney Walker and DeMarco Murray, these guys who would come in and play like they wanted to be here. We need some of that. Tighten up, everybody.